What's going on, YouTube traders, investors? Today we're looking at the S&P 500 index, and it's over 12% drop the past 2 weeks. We know this is caused by the coronavirus / COVID-19, and it looks like we may have already put a bottom in and could possibly rally next week. Let's get into it. All right, before we get into the chart, I wanted to go to this website. It's called bnonews.com. They provide very quickly updated numbers on the coronavirus. And there was one thing I wanted to point out that I noticed, and hopefully these numbers are correct, but we're going to go ahead and jump into it right now. What you do is you click on this map, and it takes you to the most updated numbers for the coronavirus. And right here, you'll see the cases, the deaths, and the recoveries. And we know this all started in China, but these three countries right here, South Korea, Iran, and Italy. South Korea is the one I really want to focus on because they, from what I heard, have excellent medical facilities and are able to handle things, I guess, better than China, and looks like better than Iran and Italy. And these are the numbers. They have 7,300 cases and only 50 deaths, which equals out to under 1% death rate for the coronavirus in South Korea. So to me, this is starting to paint a different picture. I know a lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are scared. They're buying masks, all this, which I think might be an overreaction, but better safe than sorry, right? Anyway, this is a very promising number, and I think it's going to be closer to the number that you're going to see in the United States. So just wanted to throw this out there. Under 1% death rate in South Korea, and they have very good medical facilities, just like the United States. So now we're going to jump over to the chart and just see, did we form a bottom? Are we going to rally? Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, here we are in the Thinkorswim platform, and this is by TD Ameritrade. So if you already have TD Ameritrade, you have access to this charting software. All you have to do is download it, and you'll use your same password, username, everything like that to log into Thinkorswim. And if you don't have TD Ameritrade, all you have to do is open up an account. You do not have to fund it, and you will have access to this awesome charting platform. So let's go and get into this. This is the 1-year chart on the S&P 500. You can find it under ticker symbol SPX right here. You see two lines right here. The top line, this red line, represents where most analysts believe that this stock could bounce. We could have seen some support there. Wasn't the case, but the reason for that is because they believed, if you see, this was prior resistance twice. And here's the breakout right here of that prior resistance. And we'll go ahead and highlight this little area right here. Right there was the breakout. So that's the reason they thought that this stock could drop and get a bounce here. Wasn't the case. This bottom yellow line is where the stock, where the S&P 500 did bounce. And if you look straight across, you can see that it's been support before on several occasions, and it was a prior resistance also. So it makes sense that this could possibly be the bottom. Now, that is being that we get control of COVID-19 and we don't have serious outbreaks in the United States. There's no doubt that we're going to have thousands of cases in the United States. We're well on our way for that, but the thing is, if we can get a hold of it to where we don't overcrowd our hospitals and don't let it just get out of control to where we have people in hallways and hospitals dying and stuff like that, like we saw in China. I don't believe that is going to happen in the United States. So, but we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the past couple weeks and just look and see. You can see it hit on the 28th is where we put that bottom in, and that's about 28.55 on the S&P. We bounced, came back, bounced, and then we dropped a lot, we went up a lot. A lot of these moves have been very violent. You can look at, there's people that's been in the market for 30, 40 years and have never seen up 1,200, down 1,000, up 900, down 1,200. This has just been a very violent move, and I think the market hasn't quite figured out how to deal with the coronavirus. But I think as more numbers come in, like we looked at South Korea, as we get more numbers, this is going to be a fluid situation. This is minute by minute, and the market is taking it minute by minute. So, but let's go ahead and look. So if we draw a trend line right here at this bottom, let me change my tool. Let's go up here, go to trend lines. So right here, it looks like we have started an upward trend. Now, I can tell you the VIX is over 40, I think over 45 right now. So there's still going to be a lot of volatility, but I think we might see a rally starting next week. This is being recorded on the weekend. The markets are closed. So be on the lookout Monday. Unless some really, really bad news comes out, I think we do stand a chance to rally. And it could be a big rally because of the volatility. I mean, stocks, almost all stocks are at a good discount right now. So if we can look to see that this trend line will hold up, and we'll go ahead and jump into a different chart. We'll get into a 10-day, a 20-day, 1 hour chart. And we're going to readjust this. This line is different on different charts. And it's not going to let me do that. Let's just remove it. So we'll take, here's the bottom at 28.55. And we're just going to bring this trend line out to about right there. So we bounced right here, went up. It looks like there's some pretty significant resistance right around 31, 32, somewhere right around there, or you could say 3,100 if you wanted to round it off, because we did go through 3,100 but went back down, went through 3,100, went back down. So 3,100, we'll put a little line right here. There's probably going to be some resistance coming back up. So it is what it is. This is very volatile times. This market is very violent. So that's pretty much going to conclude this video. But this trend line right here, if you have charts, just go ahead and chart it and just watch it. I'm not going to say for 100% sure that this market is on the way back up, because it very well could break through this bottom support. If bad news comes out, it's very likely. But that's going to conclude the video. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, subscribe, hit that like button, because it helps out immensely with the algorithm of YouTube, gets my information out to more people. And smash that bell if you want to be notified when I post a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.